Next, let's queer up entertainment. Actress Annette Bening warns those who would attack her trans son. Annette Bening had a defiant message for foes of LGBTQ+ rights and equality in the United States, specifically political leaders targeting the trans community. While accepting the Advocate Award from GLSEN's Rise Up LA benefit, the four-time Oscar nominee said, quote, "You do not want to make this mama mad," end quote. Bening, mother of a trans son, Stephen Ira, spoke about why she's become increasingly vocal in advocating for the trans community. Bening told a story about a friend who has a trans child and until recently lived in Texas, but moved her family to California due to Republican Governor Greg Abbott's directive that gender-affirming care is child abuse. The event included performances by singers Iniko and Noah Cyrus, who introduced her good friend, gay country singer Orville Peck, who received GLSEN's Champion Award. The night was emceed by drag star Mo Hart and included appearances by Joyride's Sherry Cola and comedian Fortune Feimster, as well as speeches by members of LGBTQ+ students who work with GLSEN. The event raised funds for the GLSEN's program supporting queer grade school students across the country. You know, my very first few gay pride parades that I went to, I saw some people there with the free mom hugs, free dad hugs. And I had pretty darn supporting parents, so I did not understand what that was all about. So when I see somebody like at her level of exposure being that just viciously supportive, it makes me so happy, but it also reminds me how lucky those of us are who did have that love coming up, and just realizing that in and of itself is a form of privilege too. There are so many people out there that did not have that coming up. So this just kind of brought all that together for me. I thought it was a beautiful story.
Viciously supportive. I love that phrase.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, for me, like, unfortunately, my family wasn't as supportive growing up because I do live in a Latin household. In Spanish, there's only two genders, like, men, woman, and it's a very gendered language. So they didn't even understand the concept of non-binary, much less like trans identity and whatnot. So it's really nice that there's people out there, there's parents out there who really love and support their kids and will do anything to make sure that they're safe in this world.
You know, let's let doctors decide what's child abuse. Let's let social workers decide what's child abuse. Your stand is not, Governor Abbott's stand is not against child abuse. His stand is for abusing children to get more votes. That's just what he has. At the end of the day, we are political pawns that he and his people just punch down on. We're starting to punch back. We're getting some support from the courts, and that's helping. But these are dire times. And it's sad that she had to leave Texas. She had to leave her home just to be able to get medical care. Doctor approved, doctor sanctioned, doctor recommended care. She had to leave her state to go find that for her child. She is a fierce mama. As for Annette Bening, oh, I love you. I got to interview Annette one time, and it was for a much more fun story than this. But even then, you can just feel she has an edge. You like her, and you don't want her to be opposed to you. As for Fortune Feimster, girl, I love you. You're playing West Palm Beach on New Year's Eve, so that's going to be a really fun show to go to. So, if you want to do an interview, hit me up. If you got extra tickets, hit me up.